The Edelweiss Pirates. The afternoon after the air raid, a dark black cloud hung over our bombed-out city. Gray ash still fluttered in the air like snow. Tumbled bricks and broken furniture filled the streets. Hitler Youth boys and aging air wardens were already hard at work, spraying water on the flames, tossing rubble into wheelbarrows, and stacking up the bodies of the people who hadn't made it to the air raid shelters in time. More Hitler Youth stood guard over shops and banks. A little boy in gray trousers and a little gray coat sat on a shattered roof timber, clutching a teddy bear and crying softly. He couldn't have been more than 4 years old. A girl from the Bund Deutscher Model, the girls' version of the Hitler Youth, came and collected him. There was no sign of his parents. It was a scene that played out the day before, and the day before that, and the day before that. Except today, there was something new. I stopped in front of a crumbling wall and stared. "Down with Hitler" was painted on the wall in big red letters. Beside it was written, "The High Command lies, down with the Nazi beast." And underneath the words was a little painted stencil of an Edelweiss flower. Edelweiss was a mountain flower with white petals and a kind of star shape around a yellow fuzzy center. The stems and leaves are fuzzy too, and they grow pretty close to the ground. The Germans and Swiss and Austrians were mad for them because Edelweiss only grew in high altitudes where other plants can't grow. Survival of the fittest, flower style. Tough, but pure. That made them holy around here. So holy that they were claimed as a symbol by both the Nazis and what passed for the resistance in Berlin, the Edelweiss Pirates. That's what they called themselves. Kids the same age as the Hitler Youth who didn't agree with Hitler and the Nazis. Like real Edelweiss, they grew up in a hostile place that was always trying to kill them. They were dropouts from school, from the Hitler Youth, from society. They spent their days avoiding the SRD in cafes and beer halls, smoking cigarettes and playing pool and making up funny lyrics to Hitler Youth songs. They let the air out of car tires, stole bicycles, picked fights with the Hitler Youth when they caught one of them alone. But ever since the defeat at Stalingrad, the pirates had gotten more serious. Now they were coming out during air raids when hardly anyone else was around and painting anti-Hitler slogans all over the city. If they weren't careful, they were going to wake the sleeping bear. But I was glad somebody else was doing something to fight back.